I started working for KFC when I was 17 years old as a cook, part-time cook. I worked my way up to operations, head of operations. Then, due to my family circumstances, I had to leave the job. Then, was looking for business opportunity. Got a couple of petrol stations. I was running there, and the business and the income was limited as is retail. So I was looking for an opportunity to have a business with no limitations. I found ServiceMaster. That's how my ServiceMaster journey started. I was open to all opportunities, and I found the Guildford business on one of the business selling websites. And that's the way I came into ServiceMaster. Didn't know about ServiceMaster before that. Didn't hear that. I didn't hear that name previously. But in a different businesses, for example, KFC or Pizza Hut, the business can only take certain number of customers in a day, and full stop. That's the limitation. Here, there was no limit. What I would say is number one is believing in the brand. Whichever brand we go is crucial. And I bought up to ServiceMaster from the day one. And number two, what you want to achieve. Everybody in business are not with the same agenda. I had an agenda to create wealth for myself and my family, what I'm going to leave behind. So my expectation was very high. So based on that expectation, I choose the business like that. So that's crucial, choosing the business to your expectation. And then putting the effort. You could have a goal of a business in your hand, and if you're not prepared to put the effort, then you got a problem. Your skill set and your effort is crucial. And that's worked out for me, and I'm sure majority of the people will agree with that. That's crucial, all these three things that are set up before choosing a business. I would say about ServiceMaster, from the day one, that's from just after the interview process, because I had very short time to purchase the business on 1st of January. My academy was tailored to suit me to get to that date. So that's the first experience of ServiceMaster support level to me. From that, I never looked back with the support. Anything we wanted, there is always an answer. There's always a support, and there's always somebody on the other end of the phone that you could ask for it. If it could be any of you guys, such as people in the office, the field brand manager, guy, your IT department, marketing department, people like Vicky, yourself, and fellow colleagues. Most importantly, there are things. My fellow franchisee neighbor or somebody even in Scotland, you could pick up the phone and ask, listen, I got this scenario. How could I deal with it? Did you have any experience? And you know what? 99.99% somebody has gone through that journey, and advice was available all the time. So from my franchise community colleagues and ServiceMaster, the support level was top notch. Initially, as I said, I was ruthless, and I had a number of business plans put together that with the support of ServiceMaster marketing team. Then Vicky helped me and supported me through that. So whereas I learned the business, and Vicky then me and Vicky had very regular meetings. I think early days we had quarterly meetings, and that meeting actually allowed me to know what else is there, because as I said, I never came from or didn't have this kind of experience before in this industry. So I learned by talking to Vicky in those meetings. Oh, I could do X, Y, and Z, which I didn't even think about. So everything I see in it, where I bought that idea, where I believed it was good for me, and I put 110% of my effort, and that showed in my results from day one. I think except the year 2, we topped the ServiceMaster's growth. Except the year 1, we topped the growth chart in ServiceMaster because I had that vision that I wanted to go there, and marketing team was there to give me materials and advice and support. Then we put that effort and we reached the goal every year. The things that I did is the traditional stuff, but the few activities I picked up. One is for national. It's something about keeping your place clean. I teamed up with the local radio station, and the DJ from the radio station came to my office, and we cleaned floor. We carpet cleaned the floor with him. So the first, and this was on video, and I shared this video on my Facebook, and an old friend of me from KFC seen that on my personal Facebook, and he called me from there, and he said, "Oh yeah, I seen your Facebook, and you are a cleaner now. You do this?" I said, "Yes, we do this." "Okay, listen, I got this number of things that I want to get this clean. Can you help me?" I said, "Yeah, sure." We did majority of the dealing over the phone while he was on his holiday plus working. And when he came back, we met once, and he handed me within the first month £100,000 worth of contract. That was one. Another thing is, I wouldn't call Sleep Easy and other activities I do as marketing activities. They have marketing impact, but I am a very strong believer of giving back to my community. So I do quite a lot of work. This was, I did Sleep Easy, which is sleeping rough on the street overnight. So I have done it for 3 years continuously. Since COVID come back, it's somehow stalled a bit because of getting few people together. It was a bit difficult with the lockdown and things like that. So, but what we did, sleep on the street all night. And one day when I did that, it was snowing. So these were all videos and documented, that I share this information with my LinkedIn profile and Facebook, and it brought a good brand image for us. And in fact, recently that I used to do these activities, recently I don't do it by myself. I'm joined by my team. Actually, lastly, PC, because of COVID, they didn't do it as a group. So they allowed us to do it wherever we wanted it, as long as it's not inside a building. So what we did at the roof of my building, it was me, one of our area manager and our accounts manager, and a 9-year-old daughter. We slept overnight on the roof of our building, and unfortunately it was raining on that night. I like to call myself a greedy person. I like success. Whatever I do, I always want to come with being successful of whatever I do. The most important part for me is happy customers. Our results, the survey that tells us how happy our customers are. In fact, when I took over in 2017, we scored on NPS, Net Promoter Score, 32. Then in year 2, we lost because I was trying to do some changes to the business. We came lower than 32. If I'm right, I think we end up 27. There was lots of negative scores there. So learn that. Year 3, we came to 78. Year 4, 100. Year 5, 95%. This year only done once so far in January. We are comfortably sitting at 100%. But I know getting 100% is not easy. I'm very happy. I believe the industry average is something around 30%. So to get 70% is extremely good. And so I enjoy that. My staff is most important part of my business. Without the staff, There is no ServiceMaster AAA, and there is no happiness here, because the staff make this place happy and enjoyable. They produce the results. I'm being the owner of the business. I get all the glory, but my staff is the reason I get the glory. So I give everything possibly I can give it to my staff. So the most enjoyable thing, the success, my customers, my staff, they're all connected. Without staff, there's no success, no customers. Without customers, there's no staff and no success. Without success, we are not going to enjoy this, and we are going to do more. It's not only me hungry for results here. My 450 plus team is hungry, especially my management team. They're behind me for everything that we do, and I'm behind them for everything that they do. So it's a partnership that I have with my team and customers, make us a successful company, and that's how we enjoy. Our journey over the 5 years is phenomenal. For me, my team, and I'm sure for ServiceMaster also, they see that. We are reaching towards the top of the ServiceMaster growth chart and the sales chart. I want to be there within the next couple of years, be the top franchisee in the revenue. So by end of year 7, I want to be the one at the top. And I want to be the first ever franchisee to hit £10 million turnover. And I think I could, with my business plan, hit that within the next 5 years. So within first 10 years of my ServiceMaster career, I think I will hit that. And I have all the confidence, with the support of my team, with the support of the Franchise Support Center in Leicester, we will get there, and that's my plan.